anybody can have transformation if we create the space for that to happen. So what I'm asking today is that you envision a world where men and women aren't held hostage to their past, where misdeeds and mistakes doesn't define you for the rest of your life. I think collectively we can create that reality, and I hope you do too. Thank you.
Jennifer Osorio Allen is a transition counselor for District 79, a citywide school district. Within District 79, Passages Academy and East River Academy serve detained and incarcerated students from New York City. These students can plan their return to school with her, and she follows up with them about 6 months after their re-entry into the school system. During this time, she meets with them regularly to discuss their strategies for the future.
I want to make sure I get my credits on time and I move forward.
If you ever feel overwhelmed, what can you do? Who can you talk to?
My dad. We sit down and have a conversation with the guidance counselor. Where I can call you.
Yes, of course. And that's wonderful that you remembered that, because exactly, like, even when you are home, I'm still going to be around, you know? And you can still reach out to me and we can figure it out. Schools are always willing to help and provide any support you need. What helps me stay positive and optimistic is remembering all the strengths that our students have. They all have some kind of strengths, and they have also, there's so much resiliency in them, and they've overcome so much in their lives that it's a constant reminder of, like, they can make it, like, they can be successful. And even when there are some, like, when they fall back in certain moments, it's important for us to be there for them and give them that extra support. And again, their strengths shine. You know, we definitely can see so much potential in them.
I was running around in the streets doing crazy stuff, and like I got caught up. So Miss Osorio, when I met her, she was like my counselor. When I met her, she told me this is not a place for me at all. I shouldn't be here. There's no reason for me to be here. Keep it going straight. That's what she basically told me.
And she worked with you a few years ago, but you ran into her earlier this year, right? You
Yes.
weren't expecting to see her. Can you tell me about what happened when you saw her, and what did you say to her?
Well, when she seen me, she was surprised. I was surprised too. She didn't expect me to like be in this school. Like, she's like, "What are you doing in here?" And I'm like, "I'm doing good. I've been doing what I'm supposed to be doing."
Students who are transitioning home from an incarcerated setting face a lot of challenges. Schools that show empathy and support can really make a big difference. So that means things like trauma-informed care, restorative practices, and weekly check-ins with the primary person.
Every student at Passages and East River Academy works with a transitional counselor who's responsible for planning with the student, the family, and partner agencies to support their goal of attending school once they are released.
Specifically that day when Mr. Bryant showed up and met you here, what difference did it make to you that he was here with you when you did the tour?
That he was actually pushing me. You know, not a lot of kids that come out from the inside, many people don't even want to see them shine. Many people don't even want to let them keep going further with life. Off Rikers Island, to come meet me on the outside and really like do the tour with me made me feel like he's willing to work with me.
We recommend that a team meets with the student to welcome them to your school community.
JSK made me feel like it was family. When I first came here, there was no judgment, no nothing. Everybody hands free. They introduced me to Allison, my counselor, and like she was all smiles, I was all smiles, and we just got along right then and there. Like it was nice. And then everybody else that's in the building, like, you could just tell them anything. Like, everybody's just family here. We don't care about what happened, like anything bad that happened in your life. You could tell us, we wouldn't judge you.
What advice would you give them about how to support students like you who are coming back?
Give them a chance. Not everybody's bad. That's what I could say. Everybody just wants to stay on the right path and focus. True.
Please keep in touch with us.
Tell us how our students are doing,
Tell us when they're succeeding.
and tell us when they're struggling.
We are here
We are here to work with you.
as a support for you and our students.
East River Academy is a New York City Department of Education program that provides educational services to students who have been arrested and detained on Rikers Island. Passages Academy is a New York City Department of Education program that provides educational services to juveniles who have been arrested and detained.